This will allow for your person to come begging back for you, desperately want to be with you, spend all of their time with you. Even if they left you, it will still work. You'll become a magnet for having this person chase you, pursue you, value you, respect you, honor you, and not be able to get enough of you. I'm going to show you how to make someone miss you badly without lifting a finger, and this works even if they're the ones that broke up with you. This is a manifestation technique based on the teachings of Neville Goddard. You'll be utterly convinced after you watch the rest of this video, and you'll be equipped with all of the knowledge you need to fix your situation. And when you begin to manifest this, they will immediately start thinking about you nonstop. They will even have dreams about you, have the urge to reach out, and will work hard to earn your heart. If this sounds good, then you're going to want to take notes. I'm going to show you the exact steps to manifest this, using law of attraction, law of assumption, all of those juicy techniques from Neville Goddard. And like I said, this works even if they're the ones that left you. Now, this advice will be applied to a love relationship. But if you need a friendship to mend, maybe a family relationship, maybe you had a falling out with someone that isn't love related, all you need to do is adjust the techniques to fit your situation, and it will also work all the same. We're going to be changing what is happening inside of you. And when you change what is inside of you, the entire world will have to conform to the new you, including this person. No action will be required on your part except to wholeheartedly follow the advice. That's why I said to take notes. Now, this technique has been proven to work in my own life and in the lives of all the clients that I have coached over the last 10 to 15 years. It's been a long time. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one, dreamlifebyveronica.com, get my 10-minute bonus coaching call. Grab your spot while it's still available. Before I get to this technique, do smash that subscribe button to manifest the life of your dreams. I release content all of the time, tips, tricks, and hacks to make your life better instantly. Okay, so let's do this together. Let's first pick this person that you want to miss you very badly. You can write their name down, call it out loud, type it in your phone, whatever works for you. You're going to basically just identify their name. Doesn't have to be their whole name, just the first name will do. Now, after you do this, I want you to be very aware if any resistance follows this, or if the circumstances come to your mind, because most likely they will. And that's why you haven't manifested this yet. But I have an amazing manifestation prayer for you to do to clear this, to heal this, to immediately release all of this resistance. Because again, circumstances do not matter, but you need to believe that first. Okay, so close your eyes. Let's do this prayer. Divine Source, Higher Self, Universe, I now surrender all of the resistance surrounding this person, all of the attachments to the circumstances, everything that came before, all of this negativity and pain. I surrender it. I forgive it. I freely let it go. I give thanks that the pathway is open for healing, and I know that I have the strength to let go of the circumstances so that I can, in fact, manifest healing and manifest that miracle that I so desire. Guide me to release any lingering pain, anxiety, circumstances, all of that, so I can just let it go and be free to receive something new. The results that I actually want. And so it is. Okay, so now I want you to take a few calming breaths. We're going to focus on that love within you. You can even put your hand on your heart. Focus on love, warmth, that lovely glow of happiness, joy, because that's why you want this person to miss you. That's why you want them to reach out, and that's why you want to be with them, is to receive love, to give love. So thus, you must first embody love. So just take a few moments, let that love radiate within you, feel it grow. Just relax, calm, take a few breaths. Let yourself feel the ease of life, the beauty of life. Imagine a color you like. Okay, so next step. Neville Goddard said, change your conception of self, and you will automatically change the world in which you live in. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself, and they will confirm the change. So basically there is a very easy way to fix this. If you listen closely to what he said, the power is all within you. So getting someone to miss you very badly, reach out and want to desperately be with you is very, very easy. Change yourself, and they will have to respond differently. But before we get to that, we're going to first identify how you want this person to show that they miss you. Here are some examples. Feel free to pick from any of these, all of these, or make your own. So do they call you up, say they can't stop thinking of you, and beg to see you right then and there? Do they show up on your doorstep with flowers? Do they come to your work with flowers? Do they beg for your forgiveness and to give them another try? Do they text you a long apology, saying how much they regret this time apart, how they have not been able to get you off of their mind, and how they will do anything to make this up to you? Do they whisk you off your feet and profess their undying love to you? Do they propose marriage to you? What do they do? Now I want you to pick what you actually want, not what you think is likely for this person to do. Do not base what you want on circumstances. Base it on what is truly within your heart. You know, if you could wave a magic wand. So tell me, what happens? Feel free to pause, say it out loud, write it down. You know the drill. Neville Goddard said, "Feel happy and assume the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of your objective. Your assumption, though false, if sustained, will harden into fact." So basically what he said, whatever you assume with persistent thought, feeling, and purpose, deliberate focus, will harden into fact, will become your physical reality. And even if it's a false assumption, it will happen. So basically, the universe will enact anything you assume to be true in your heart. I'm not talking about the things you say on the surface level. I'm talking about what is in your heart. Whatever you persistently focus on and believe and assume to be true will harden into fact. Again, easy solution. Believe it to be true that this person cannot stop thinking about you, cannot stop missing you, and will do anything to win your heart. And it will have to harden into fact. Now, he also gave us another little clue, which is that we have to embody the emotions as if it was already happening now. This is very important. You cannot be anxious, depressed, worried, and expect to become a vibrational match to what you want. This person will never miss you if you are giving out desperate energy. Now, I'm going to guide you through an imaginal act that will envision this person first missing you, thinking about you. And then we are going to envision how they come into your life. Okay, so close your eyes. Let's do this. First, you're going to imagine a scene where your person is sleeping. Imagine them in their bed. And you're going to picture them dreaming. And they are dreaming of you, past memories together. These moments are filled with laughter and good times. They envision looking into your eyes, the warmth of your touch, and each detail plays out vividly in their mind. In fact, they're smiling while they're sleeping. Now you are going to imagine them awake, going about their day, and they cannot stop hearing your name. They cannot stop hearing things that remind them of you, like songs. Songs just being played, overhearing conversations where your name is in it. Maybe they bump into someone that is a common mutual friend that's a really good friend of you. And they're like, wow, this is a coincidence. Or is it? These subtle and gentle reminders are nagging at them. They feel the urge to get in touch with you, and not just do that, but they take it as a sign to be with you. This is creating a deep sense of connection, even though they're not physically with you right now. It's a nagging sensation that they must have you in their life or forever lose you. And this is not something they're willing to risk. They become so worried that someone else will come in and take you away from them. So they have to do something about it. They have to win your heart. They have to prove to you that things will be different this time and that they will love you forever. Okay, so didn't that feel amazing? Feel free to replay it anytime you want to feel amazing again, because if you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, it will harden into fact. So assume the feeling. That's all it takes. Okay, so now let's play out the moment where they come back into your life. I want you to imagine it's the afternoon, and it's a calm, lovely afternoon. The sunlight comes through your window at home. It's a beautiful day. The birds are singing. Suddenly, your phone rings. You look. You see their name flashing on the screen. Oh my God. You hesitate for a moment. Compose yourself. And then answer. Their voice comes through. You can tell right away they are very nervous. They want to say just the right thing. They are determined. They begin apologizing profusely over and over again. They're so desperate in nature, and you love every single second of it. They acknowledge the fact that things went wrong, and they are determined to make it right. They express regret over this time apart and say how sorry they are and how it will never happen again. There's a sincerity and honesty and an authenticity in their voice. It is everything you've been waiting for. The most important takeaway from it is that they have a genuine desire to make things right and to try again. And this completely and totally resonates with your needs and desires. Whew, did that feel wonderful? That can turn into fact. Simply embody the feeling, embrace it. Because, as Neville Goddard said, the world is simply you pushed out. That's all it is. Ask yourself what you want and give it to yourself first. Inside of you, inside your imagination. You can imagine and feel anything. That is your greatest gift. Do not question how it will come about. This is an important one. Do not question it. Do not suddenly say, well, how? What about the circumstances? I can't possibly believe unless I get a sign. If you do that, you question it. No. Just go on your way, knowing that the evidence of what you have done must appear. It must. And it will. Okay, so as I said before, the only way to guarantee that this will work is to see yourself as an absolute magnet for these events, to feel it in, to feel the relief, the calm, to abandon the circumstances, the anxiety, the worry, the need, the desperation. Embody the idea of deserving it and having it be a guarantee, as if you couldn't even stop it even if you wanted to. Make sure to always feel, act, and be in accordance of who you would be if this was a guarantee. You must sync these things up or otherwise you will not receive it. It is simple cause and effect, but you cannot bypass these instructions. You have to consciously choose thoughts, feelings, and assumptions that support the end result and already embodying that. You have to give up all needy behavior. You have to stop looking for them. You have to stop watching them on social media. You have to stop asking about them, wondering what they're doing, wondering if they're with someone else. You have to. If you were in the end result, none of that would be happening. You cannot contradict the idea of receiving this. Do not contact them to try to get them to miss you. Do not post things on social media to get them to try to miss you. If you keep messing with the middle, you do not show that you are in the end result, and you will not receive the result. You have to give up the need to be depressed, feel sad, anxious that it hasn't happened yet. Your life can't suck in the meantime, because the end result, your life is lovely and wonderful, and you are full of gratitude and love. So you have to be those things first. You have to freely give up all old attachments to the past, to the pain, to the suffering, to being a victim, to the old stories, to all the doubt. You have to freely give it up. If you're not ready to give it up, then you're not ready to receive. It is simple cause and effect, but you have to follow the instructions. Neville Goddard also said, if you judge after appearances, you will continue to be enslaved to the evidence of your senses. So you cannot look around you for signs that this is happening. You have to just decide it is so. Make your future dream a present fact by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Now, if you need further one-on-one help with this, maybe you're struggling with some of the points, get my 10-minute free bonus coaching call, dreamlifebyveronica.com. And do check out this other video. After you watch it just one time, your person will be begging and pleading to be by your side always. If this sounds good, then watch it now.